Welcome
Welcome.
to Shade and the City. I'm your girl, Treese.
It's Nels.
And today we are getting into another review of Real Housewives of Dubai. We are
Episode 8.
Episode 8. So I believe we are about to close out the season, you guys. So please make sure, if you have not already, that you hit the like button.
And a subscribe button.
And y'all, let's get into it and let's get shady because I got some tea.
I got cookies and milk right now, so this is my glass.
Okay.
We jump right back into the argument between Sarah and Brooks. And, Brooks basically just lays it out for her. She's like, you hurt my feelings. You were being super judgmental. I didn't need your opinion on showing my son affection. And, I'm going to raise my son the way I want to. And Sarah is basically pleading her case instead of
She's like,
apologizing.
I told you to go tuck him in, honey. I just said you could love on him a little more. Sarah doesn't see anything wrong with what she said, is basically what the issue is.
And then, she's like, the fact that you were hurt by it shows that you were triggered. You really think you're a therapist? You really think you got some credentials? Girl. And then
from the women's empowerment group, she does.
Well, you on a stage giving a speech. Just say to that. Then Ayan interrupts and lets them know, dinner's ready. Lisa comes over also and tries to, help the situation. And, yeah, Brooks is just like, I'm over this shit. She's like, I'm about to leave. And, what's the girl name? Jesus Christ, Sarah. She's like, she took the whole constructive conversation out of context and remixed it.
She says she flipped it and reversed it.
Right. Lisa says that Sarah should just apologize and Brooke should just never show up to an event intoxicated again.
I agree.
I agree. I feel like it could have really just been solved, even whether you feel like it's valid or not. That doesn't mean that her feelings aren't valid, and that's how you made her feel. So you should just apologize for that.
Yes, Miss.
So grown and you so, had so much therapy and you're I am woman empowerment. It's just apologize and move the fuck on.
Right. Sergio and Stansbury are clearly talking about he is obviously not so upset about not being able to sit with his family anymore, and he's over the whole seating arrangements things. And basically just gave in because he didn't have a choice. But he's fine with it now, and he's happy.
The one who makes the money makes all the rules.
But he's happy and he's in his moment. Now Stansbury is annoyed because so many people have asked. She says so many people have asked about Ayan's dress and basically asked if she's trying to be her.
She said, "You're better than me, and I'm a Black woman. So there's no way I could be you."
Oh, okay. That's what she said.
Yeah. Let's think.
So her friend Juliet then comes over to antagonize the situation even more and basically is like, who's the bride? And Ayan is just not here for the bullshit and basically feels like it's not her fault that she upstaged the bride. She was told to wear white. She did. And basically, I was about to say Brooks, Stansbury feels like Ayan just has no standards, no coof, and just doesn't know any better not to.
And Ayan feels like she always looks good, what she does. So
yeah. I mean, it'd be different if we seen something else, but every time we see her, she legit looks like she's on a runway. So
exactly. So Nina, she's really not feeling good. So she decides it's best that she just go home because she just cannot get her dad off her brain. And Lisa, she admitted that Ayan did upstage the bride, but she says like she should have knew better.
I was gonna say, I think we already kind of touched on this, but anytime we've seen Ayan out,
exactly. She was like that, Ayan always comes dressed to the nine, like she's always in couture. So what you shouldn't be doing is coming here looking like a basic bitch.
Not at your event.
Exactly. So
Nina and Manoff are touring their, thank you.
All right.
They're touring their new penthouse in, I'm not gonna try to
Albarari.
Thank you, Albarari. Now, it's currently under construction because Manoff has taken it upon himself to gut the whole place, is what it looks like to me. Now he's trying to get her out the house to keep her mind off her father. Apparently his condition has improved, so thank God for that. Nina's frustrated because, she's looking at this penthouse that they show us the before pictures, which was ready to go, ready to move into. It probably maybe needed a couple things that they wanted, additions or something that they wanted to add, but she was ready to move in, and now they don't even have ceilings.
I would be frustrated too.
Manoff thinks that she's actually just complaining. And then they go up to their penthouse area, which is absolutely beautiful. And she talked
to the rooftop terrace.
Right. And so, because it is penthouse, right? So they go to the rooftop terrace, and she talks about having her zen area there and her party, like her entertaining space. And then he says, well, she has a zen area downstairs, and he wants to share that space for his office, which then also irritates Nina because she's like, he still hasn't fully recovered from his bout with COVID. He's still dealing with the effects of having COVID. And I just feel like he doesn't take care of himself enough, and he's working way too hard.
He's a workaholic.
Right. So, that was them. And she was like, you lucky you can't see me rolling my eyes at you through the sunglasses. And I was like, well, this is definitely rich people problems.
So it's 6 hours before Stansbury and Sergio's wedding, and they just laying in bed chilling. It's like they waiting for people to come dress them and do their makeup and hair while they laying in the bed.
Felt like that's what.
Right? Like, let me just, because I know any type of wedding, they don't give a damn how far in advance it is. It could be 10 hours later. Guess what? People getting ready. They're just in bed. Just
right.
Come do my makeup while I lay in bed. Fix my hair while I lay here.
You had makeup on from the night before, apparently.
Yeah, like they have no care in the world. He does say that he's a little bit stressed. I know he takes some medicine. I don't know what the hell it was for. Apparently Ayan,
what she's gonna say in her speech, and he's like, she's like, women don't do speeches. I'm not doing that.
I'm with you on that, Stansbury. Look, do we even gotta do vows? I'm just saying. So apparently,
not if you're gonna get them off Google.
I ain't. I'm gonna get them from you.
Yeah, okay.
I done told you, I'm gonna be like, Treese, what should I write? What should I say? She deep, y'all. She deep. That's where I'm gonna get them from. Watch. Google ain't got that.
Google. I just don't agree with that.
Get you a Treese. Okay? Google ain't got that. Ayan will not be making it to the wedding because she has a fashion show. I would have felt like this is something she knew ahead of time. But also, Brooke said, after what happened last night, she won't be coming to the wedding. And neither will Lisa. Stansbury said that she lost about 20 people.
In a very short time frame, but Sergio's low-key happy because he's like, we didn't want no toxic shit at our wedding no way. So maybe this is for the best. Well. And then Yasmin talks about how she overheard Brooks and Stansbury arguing the night before. And I was like, well, because they was yelling. Well, Brooks was yelling.
Brooks and Stansbury?
Oh, I'm sorry, not Brooks and Stansbury. Brooks and Sarah. Yeah,
and Stansbury was just glad that she stayed away from all the fights.
Yes, surprisingly, even though she tried to cause some. But I guess because it was her day, Ayan didn't really go at her. But she definitely tried to start it. Ayan just let her have it that day.
Sergio surprises Stansbury with a whole floral display. I mean, big bouquet of flowers. There's like flowers, like I don't remember what the heck they say, but they're writing something like with a heart in the middle. I don't know, super dope, super cute, with some type of jewelry at the top. Okay, this boy know how to spend his girl money.
Okay.
He know what he doing.
Well, I'm starting to think maybe his daddy has money. That's why he was able to offer him money to leave her. So maybe his parents got a little bit of money, just not Stansbury money.
What they got to do with his pockets?
Oh, I was gonna maybe he get it from his father. But go ahead.
If that was the case, he wouldn't need to offer him money. If he gets it already, I mean, here you gonna offer me some shit I'm already getting from you.
I'm just saying, I cut you off if you don't, I give you an extra stack or two.
He ain't left. So, well,
he knows where the money resides. Where the money resides.
That's why he buying her the jewelry with her own money. We cut to Ayan, and she says that they are celebrating the 50th year anniversary in UAE, and she is like the close of the show. Like it's a super huge deal. And I mean, she ain't saying it, but I'm saying it. And that's why the fuck she missing the wedding, because
she got a bag to get.
She was like, if I was to go back to the little girl that was carrying, water on my head, and you would have told me this is where I would have been, absolutely not. I wouldn't have believed you. And then she says some horrible freaking knock joke to her son Taj. He's like, Mom,
stop.
Like it's embarrassing at this point. Okay, just don't do that.
Just don't do that no more. Don't try
that. I'm getting better.
No.
I would have hate to heard the knock jokes before this one, okay?
That's what you need to do, Ayan. Google a knock joke, because I'm sure
she probably wouldn't get it. She'd be like, that's not funny. It's almost time for Stansbury wedding. And her daughter says, you are like, I've never seen a less bridezilla. And she's like, it's his wedding. I'm just here. I'm interchangeable, okay? He's the bridezilla. Now Sergio is standing at the altar. He is in tears already. He ain't even seen Stansbury, okay? But I can understand, well, you about to marry all that money.
Okay, I be them tears of joy that will be coming down my face.
And then when he see her coming down the aisle, look, that make it even better. Look, he actually showed up.
But I'm sure you think he signed a prenup? I'm sure he did.
Even if he signed a prenup, I still think he would.
No, I mean, he's still gonna get some money, but I think
she's
smart enough to have him sign a prenup.
Probably, but I mean, he's in it to win it. While he in it, he's still gonna get that bag,
right?
Stansbury says she's not very traditional. She's also not religious, but he is, and so is his family. So, out of respect for his mother and grandmother, they are having a traditional wedding. Now, it was super funny because after saying their vows to each other, they almost had a kiss. And it was like, hold up, wait. We ain't allowed to do that just yet. Just back it up. I thought it was cute. I'm gonna take our time. All the ladies are at Ayan's fashion show. Everyone came to support. Like they said, Black girl magic, because that's where all the Black girls are right now.
Right.
Okay. Brooke says she didn't want to go to the wedding because she knew Sarah and Nina would be there, and she beefing with them right now. So, and Lisa, of course, she came to support her friend. She said she don't give a damn what it is. She here. She in the building.
Okay.
Brooks addresses the argument that she had and says that she feels like half of it was alcohol fueled and the other half she was actually pissed. But she does need to find a better way to express herself.
Okay.
She says that she no longer needs to go for the jugular. And Ayan's like, yeah, don't go for the jaguar.
Don't go for the jaguar.
And they're like, no. The jugular. It's here. She said, no, baby, that's your neck.
That's your neck, baby.
I love me some Ayan, okay? I'm telling you. Anyways, Brooke says that she feels bad about what happened with Nina. Not that she addressed it, but the fact that she addressed it when she was going through dealing with the stuff with her dad.
Right.
So she does plan to, sit down and speak with her privately, not with Sarah, to apologize. So then we see Taj walking down the runway, and Ayan is super excited to see him doing the same thing that she does.
I know that had a cute moment for her. Like,
right. And Ayan comes out looking super duper fierce. And yes, she was giving Beyonce. She was wondering if she was giving Beyonce. She was definitely giving Beyonce.
Break my soul. You will break my soul. So we get to this reception, y'all. And Sergio tries to dance with Stansbury, and Stansbury apparently does not dance. And apparently she doesn't lean back.
She just pull up her pants and do the rock away.
But she don't lean back.
Lean back.
So Stansbury is they having a cute little wedding. Yasmin gives a cute little speech about how that was mom's friend, Spanish friend
with a broken hand. She's
hand.
Like, I didn't expect us to be here.
Right. But look at God.
Look at God. Won't he do it?
Right. Won't he will. So no, and here they are.
But she says, however, she wouldn't change a thing.
I was gonna say she's happy for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
and then Sergio's dad, he gets up to speak and said, he had a great opportunity to get to know Stansbury's family. And, he loves them and he loves and admires his son. And Sergio, he got a speech of his own. Okay. He says he really loves her and he is 100% sure he will be pushing her wheelchair. I don't know why he is so hell-bent on his wheelchair. Okay?
Right. I guess because he got the stars in his eyes, y'all. He made sure, can we get that life insurance policy today?
Push your ass right down some stairs. And he actually has her get up, knowing damn well she ain't got no speech prepared. But she basically says that, she loves him and thank you for marrying her. And she's super happy. She was like, it's not easy to have 3 children, let alone one, actually, take to you the way they did. She's like that he completely opened up to my children. And, sometimes it's rough to even get one child to get on board with you moving on. But he got all 3 and she loves him for it.
Very cute. Very cute moment. Go Sergio and Stansbury. Or is it still Stansbury? It's Carrillo. They called them the Corollas at the reception.
The Corollas?
Yeah, like the car, like the Toyota. They called them the Corollas. We see Lisa showing up to what looks like a brunch.
It's the post-wedding brunch. This is some new rich people shit. I don't know nothing about this.
No, actually, I know someone that had a post-wedding brunch. That's not.
Are they rich?
No.
Oh, well. Let me tell you, I'm trying to see what that be like.
You know them as well, but anyway. Anyway, so that is a new thing with weddings.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a new thing. It's a new thing. I'm just not hip. I'm getting there.
Right.
I'm learning.
And Stansbury friend is talking about how Lisa is a little spicy hot tamale, and it's like, where are you from? And she's like, I'm from Miami. And then she's like, oh yeah, because you give me this spiciness and da-da-da. And I don't know. The girl was really like, first of all,
she asked her, basically, she was like, oh, you're lucky that Stansbury likes Americans. And she's like, where are you from? So she's like, I'm from Miami. So she's like, are you spicy? She's like, yeah, I'm extra spicy. She's like, oh, okay. Because, Stansbury likes that too, but you can't be as spicy as Stansbury. You have to be a little bit less.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we will always have conflict.
If that's the case,
that will never happen.
Dumb myself down for you.
Like, bitch, y'all were at her wedding. Y'all are her real friends. You do that, not me.
Okay.
The book.
You can kiss her ass.
Whole entire.
Yeah, and so then Ayan obviously arrives looking beautiful in her gorgeous pink dress. And not long after, a couple more friends that Stansbury has. I only remember Logan's name because he was hilarious. But the other friend, Kristen was another one, and I don't know the rest of their names. Like I still ain't got that one at the end that's annoying. I ain't got her.
So Lisa is just really not feeling Stansbury friends. She said, "Boo, they would never make it in Dubai because they don't do basic." I said, "Oh, okay, Lisa." Then they touched on, Stansbury having children for Sergio, and Stansbury's friend. I guess she plans to going through the IVF process, and Stansbury's friend is like, "Is that even safe for you? Like, you have problems carrying the twins." Like basically, she almost died, and she's like,
Right.
"Don't you dare say that in front of Sergio! Like you will make him have a heart attack." And they like, "No, like this is some shit he really needs to know." So poor little Sergio and his little how old is Sergio? He's 25 years younger than her, but he ain't 25.
No, but he's like early 30s, I think.
Okay, so there's really no excuse. So he says that, halfway through, her carrying the baby, if there's any issues, they'll take it out and put it in someone else. They're like, baby, no. You can't half cook it. Like it just don't work that way.
He gonna
So
mess with this woman gonna probably damn near probably die trying to have this baby for this little boy.
So then we also find out, so one of her friends suggests surrogacy. And apparently surrogacy is illegal in Dubai because in order to give birth in Dubai, you have to be married. So yeah, I don't know. Stansbury says she's gonna stick beside him. She says she's gonna get that man a baby. She don't give a damn what it takes.
Well, I guess that's what, and I thought it was funny when her boy, what was it, Logan London, when he was talking to Ayan, and Ayan was like, I don't think that's right. I don't think she should be trying to have a baby. And he was like, it's too late
It's
now,
too late.
child.
She
Walk
done went
down.
down the aisle already.
I said, well,
They had that agreement already.
we see Brooks. She's at home reminiscing, looking through pictures of herself and Adam in her childhood. And I think just kind of really reflecting on, as Sarah said, what triggered her.
Well, she said she was gonna frame them. I guess
Oh,
she was looking for pictures to frame.
so yeah, no. And we see that her mom has come over. I'm assuming she's from Boston or came over from Boston, but
I
she's
believe so. Her mom, Maria.
to visit her. Apparently, she normally comes twice a year, but had stopped in, I guess, maybe for an extra visit because her and Adam are not going back to Boston for the holidays this year.
Mm-hmm.
So she's sitting talking to her mother and basically just talking about how, her mother's from Honduras and her grandmother is
So
from.
look. She wanted to make it clear. She like, look, we're gonna clear this up right now. My mama, okay, is from Stella, Honduras, and her mother is from Jamaica.
So I guess
Okay, all right.
our Afro.
So she said in her household it was Honduras, and out in the streets it was Massachusetts.
So yeah, no, our girl is Afro Latina. I wish somebody would tell Lisa and the rest of them that, but she's Afro Latina. Now, anyway, she tells her mother about the disagreement that she got into with Sarah about her parenting and how she felt like there was nothing wrong with her parenting, and basically asked her mother, like, well, what are your thoughts? And her mother's like, well, I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but I think her mother realizes she probably could have been better, as Sarah was suggesting, to even, Brooks. And so Brooks is like, well, and she's like, well, I was feeling some type of way. And then I had a couple drinks and it went left. So her mother's like, well, and she's like, I know I could have handled it better. And her mom's like, well, absolutely, you could have handled it better. And you basically need to go apologize.
You can't just be out here fighting everybody.
You can't, especially not in Dubai. Don't go to jail because you want to argue.
Yeah, I don't know if they care about private property or nothing out there. I don't know.
So yeah, it just didn't make sense to me.
And then, her mother does mention, because she asked if she felt like moving to Dubai changed her. And her mom was like, yeah, she does believe that it changed her.
Apparently
Um,
very young.
that she left home to go super duper far away. Apparently her husband's age, she felt like played a role, and the manipulation. Brooks begins to get super emotional, and her mom tells her, I'm proud of you for letting us know that we needed to step in and get you out of that situation, that you needed help getting out of that situation. Now she feels like she's strict because she really just wants her son to make the best decisions possible. And her mom was like, I get that, but you have to let him learn on his own.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she says that she left that relationship with nothing, and she suffered with her kid. And, it's super painful when people try to come for her parenting style.
Especially if that was her motivation to get to be where she is now.
And she just mentions that, she's basically still a work in progress. She's still healing. She's still healing.
Right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another review of Real Housewives of Dubai. Please make sure, if you have not, that you hit the like button,
you comment,
you subscribe,
and hit the notification bell.
And please make sure you're following us on all of our social platforms, TikTok, Twitter, and all Instagram, Facebook.
All around the world. All around the world.
You stupid. Okay, Lloyd. So anyway, we thank you guys. We will catch you next week. And apparently Sarah is going to get out of character, and I can not wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I just don't want nobody to get arrested in Dubai. That's all I'm saying.
Front, back, side to side. Make sure you go like and subscribe. Front, back, side to side. Make sure you go like and subscribe. Hey!